Hello, it's Ash and welcome back to my channel. We're going to start on our hands and knees. We're going to have a nice post-run stretch, or you can use this as a daily run stretch. And we're going to have a little bit of a move around into the wrists and the knees as we start to warm up those joints. And what we're going to do today is we're going to focus a little bit more on the hamstrings. So we're going to get some good stretching into the hamstrings and the calf muscles as well. We'll just need to warm everything up before we start to take any pressure into the wrists. So just move around, warm up those wrists, also with the knees and the hips as we do this as well. So we're just having a little bit of a move around, keep the elbows soft, and make sure your hands feel nice and strong as we then just slowly start to take the knees a little bit further backwards, tuck the toes under, and send the hips into the air, and then just slowly start to pedal. So push into one heel, bend one knee. So straighten one knee and bend the other and go nice and slow. So we're not racing here, it's not a pedal race. Sometimes when I've seen people do this and when I've done classes over the years, they start doing it real fast. So go slowly and find the right stretch where you just feel everything waking up, starting to soften everything. If there's any tightness or stiffness there, you start to breathe in and out through the nose if you can. If you get dizzy or lightheaded, you just bring your head up a little bit. Okay, so nice good stretch. You should be feeling that in the heel, the Achilles area, going up into the calf and possibly into the hamstrings at the back of the thighs as well as you keep breathing. And then I'm going to look up towards your hands and step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop the hip down at the back, at the knee at the back, and drop the hips into the floor. Lift the chin and chest away from the mat as you take a breath in. So you really push in and open, push the hips in to open up into that hip flexor area at the top of the right thigh, which are very tight for us runners, and if you're a desk worker. And then just move left and right, and then just look over that left knee, look over the right shoulder, so just pushing the hips into the floor and then looking left and right, and just notice how that changes the sensation as you do that. Okay, and then we're going to walk the hands backwards to the knee at the back and straightening the leg as we do that. We're not locking the leg out. I always say that we don't want to feel the stretch at the back of the knee because that's the sciatic nerve. We want to feel it at the back of the thigh there, so just check that's where you're feeling it, and might get it into the calves as well. You can pull the toes up to get it more into the calves. Relax the shoulders, your hands should be resting on the floor, and just have a little bit of a massage into that. So just rock slightly forwards and backwards, breathe in and out through the nose. So you can do this as a daily stretch, as I mentioned, or you can do it straight after you run. I've had a run this morning a couple of hours ago. I've had a shower, I've had my breakfast, and I've done a little bit of work. I've had some clients, and now I'm finding the time to do this stretch. So you don't always have to do it immediately, stretch immediately after a run. As long as you get the work in, we are reshaping your body, remodeling it, so to speak. Okay, walking the hands back up to the top of the mat. And from here, we're going to step that left foot backwards, rock the hips towards the heels. Just feel the after sensations in that left side. And then as you come forward, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Again, push the hips down into the floor and then lift the chin and chest and just feel that open, that left hip flexor area at the top of the left thigh. Okay, so it's almost like arching the lower back as well. So you squeeze the lower back muscles. Just pause here as you open that hip flexor area. It should feel like a nice place to work into. And then we can just get that little bit of a look over the right thigh as you look backwards and then come over the left shoulder. And just massaging the hip into the floor as you do that as well. Try not to lock the elbows out too much. Okay, and then from here we're going to walk the hands backwards now towards the knee. Keep the hands always supporting the weight of the body so it feels supported. Keep a bend in the knee and find a 7 out of 10 intensity stretch for you, and just again slowly rock forwards and then backwards, massage into that hamstring area, maybe into the calves as well. Keep breathing, relax the jaw and the shoulders. Slightly digging that heel into the floor as well. As you exhale, start to walk the hands to the top of the mat And then step that right foot back. We're going to rock the hips into the heels again and just feeling the after sensations on that leg. Maybe it feels lighter, a little bit more free. We're then going to slowly rock forwards. We're going to get into the back a little bit more now. So if you can, bring the waist down into the floor nice and slow. If the back will allow you can lift up here. If the back feels like it's too much for you, come down to your elbows into Sphinx here. Okay, but just bend the elbows so the elbows are not locked out. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, just send those hips back and have a little bit of a rock. And as you come forwards, we're going to step your feet forwards and come into a seated position. Okay, and then we're going to bring the legs out in front now. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to bend those knees. Again, we don't want to lock them out. We don't want to feel the stretch at the back of the knees. I'm going to take hold of the toes now. So you need to bend the knees until you can get hold of the toes. We're going to stretch into the big toes and the arches of the feet. So pull there, so you get that good stretch. We're flexing the toes, making them a little bit more elastic, so less stiff. So you should feel about a 7 out of 10 stretch on the toes. Now from here, we're going to add in the spine, so we're going to add in the back work, but also you're going to feel it in the hamstrings a little bit more. So you're going to breathe in, lift up nice and tall through the spine, and pull the toes slightly more. Feel that good stretch. Should feel nice, not brutal. As you exhale, bring your chest down towards your thighs and let your head bow slightly and soften. Keep hold of the toes there. So you inhale and straighten the spine, so use those muscles to strengthen the back. Exhaling, rounding down nice and slowly. And you can just do that in your own inhale and exhale in a really nice, soothing way. And you can reflect on your run. If you've been for a run, how was your run? Okay, inhaling one more time. And then as you exhale, just release the toes nice and slowly. Bring your hands back and feel the after effects of that. So how do your legs feel after that? Maybe lighter, more tingly, more refreshed. Can you feel that? Okay, we're going to bring the left knee up. Take hold of the left foot with either the arch of the foot or the big toe if you can. And we're going to take the left hand back. Now we're going to slowly start to lean backwards but not rounding, so keep the back strong. I'm going to start to kick that heel into the air to the point that we can start to feel a stretch again at the back of the thigh, but always keep a bend because we don't want it at the back of the knee, remember? Okay, and then you're going to get that twist. And then you're just going to push through that heel. And then you're just going to again massage it. So just kick the heel and then release. Kick the heel and release. Really important that you have a good grip because you could kick your hand out, kick your foot out with your hand. Okay, so just massage through that. You might start to feel that again on the outer part of the shin as well, which is a nice area to stretch. You might even get it into the upper back. Keep breathing. Okay, as we slowly start to bring this left foot down, we're going to bring it all the way over to the right side of the mat. If you can't get it to the right side of the mat, place it onto the thigh in a soft, squishy part, not onto the knee. Sit up a little bit more and then wrap that right arm around the left knee. And you're going to massage like this, that knee into the elbow, which is going to get into that hip, the IT band, the piriformis, the glute medius area. Use the left hand now to sort of twist and push into the mat. That's going to get into the middle back. Drop the shoulders, relax them. Have a smile and breathe as you massage into that area. Okay, one more. And just release and stretch the legs out nice and long. Again, feel the after sensations. Feel the left leg compared to the right leg, and what do you notice? Okay, we're going to bring the right foot up now. Again, a good grip, either arch of the foot or the big toe. Right hand backwards, stay tall as we start to walk backwards. And then you're kicking that heel into the foot, or you're kicking the heel away from the hip, sorry. And then straightening the leg and then bending it. So you into the stretch, then release it. So nice dynamic stretch. Make sure you breathe in a really relaxed way to let the body fully open up. So we're getting that stretch into a twisting into the upper back and shoulder area as well. which can be a tight area for some people. So if your breath has changed, if it feels a little bit more shallow, that's normal. It's a normal response to the shape. Okay, and then slowly start to bring that right foot all the way down to the left side. Walk the hands up, hug around that right knee and massage into the armpit as you just slowly pulse. Use that right hand to twist and look backwards. So well done for carving out this time in your day to make sure that we are caring for your body, not just the physical elements, but also the mental side as well, giving your body that little bit of space, giving your brain that little bit of space, balancing out the intensity of our everyday life. So take the hands backwards, give the legs a little wiggle. Notice the after sensations of that quick 10-minute stretch. How did that feel? So well done. Again, like I said, well done for caring for your body. Do give it a thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds. Put thanks for the video in the comments, Ash. I also have lots of exclusive programs and courses in the Run Better membership. Have a look in the link in the description below. Thank you very much for joining me with this stretch, and I shall see you in the next video.